Welcome to Twitter. Here's Twitter, twitter.com. Twitter's a way of sending short messages and to a group or to individuals. If you want to send it to an individual, you have to send it to their and then their username. My name is WatchSamFly, so if you want to send something to me, you have to type in something to me at WatchSamFly, and it can come up here and you can click on it too. So that's sending a tweet. Should end up just down there. A little bit lonely sending them to yourself though. So why use Twitter in class? If all of your students are able to tweet, they're more likely to be engaged because they're more likely to have something active to do, which is contributing to the learning environment. They all get the chance to be heard and ask questions. They'll all appear in the list and you just get to them as you get to them. And there's differentiated options for students to follow links to different things that interest them or are suitable for their level of learning. A few more basics. Signing up is pretty straightforward. You just go to twitter.com and follow the sign up process. It's like most other online things. You can search for things by typing in a hashtag. For example, Hillcrest High School PD, HHS PD, and you can see all of the tweets that had this hashtag in it. So I've done experiments with Twitter on my portfolio. If I open that in a new tab, you can see there. So if you find me, WatchSamFly on Twitter, you can have a look at that information if you prefer to get it by text. You can follow different people. If I want to follow this person, who I don't know who it is, but if I click follow, I'm following them. If I click unfollow, I'm no longer following them. It's that easy. And often names will just appear around the place in relation to your searches. For example, if I search for physics, notice this one doesn't have the hashtag, so this is searching for all the tweets all around the world that are related to physics, and we come up with the top tweets. This is Scientific American. If I click on them, you get a bit of a profile information on the side, and you can click follow again, or if you want to unfollow them afterwards. That's that easy. If you like what they're saying, you can click a retweet, and there's the retweet there, and that'll indicate to show just in the corner there that it's been retweeted, and that'll make it appear even higher up the rankings. So you've got the option here of, I'm just going to undo retweet because I don't want people following what I'm tweeting that's not relevant. You can also view them, not just the top tweets, but all the tweets. So if I click all, it's the most recent ones first, and yeah, all sorts of people on here. If I go home, back to my timeline, I can also favorite certain things. So Kevin Honeycutt's a good person to follow. He was speaking at the conference we were at last week, and then you can go, after you've favorited and bookmarked if you like, go to your profile, click on your favorites, and you can get a list of all of the things you've favorited. And once you've checked them off, because you often don't have time to get to them all, so clicking favorite saves them for later, you can unfavorite them, and then they're off your list. You can think of your favorites as a to-do list if you like. So through all of that, there's lots of options to play with, but it's really quite simple. You just tweet. When you're making a tweet, you make sure it has that hashtag in it. For instance, if you had a class, you might like to have hash HHS 2PHY5 for the that particular physics class, and during that class the students have to include that in their tweet, and it all comes through when you search for that. Just go back to the HHS PD. If you have anything else related to professional development for Hillcrest High, you can perhaps use that hashtag, and then we can all search for them and follow them all to our heart's content. So again, yeah, I hope you can see how this is useful for class. Could potentially improve some good educational outcomes and lead to even further ones. Best thing to do is get on there, have a play, follow a few people, but don't follow too many. It's best just to pick maybe 3 or 4 people and just add 1 or 2 as you go. If you have too many people to follow and they start all typing about what they're having for breakfast and that kind of stuff, it can get a little bit overwhelming. Hope that's helpful. Please share. I'll send a few things out by email to help out with that too. Thank you.